Blurry QR Cult? That's an unusual name.
Why would the author of Fluffy Across the Blue have such a pen name?
Maybe the eyes went blurry after drawing too much. Or they're a horse.
You're taking it a bit too literally. But it's not impossible. Someone who can draw something that cute must have a warm, gentle heart. I heard the Fluffy's been running for half a year in a magazine. At first, it wasn't very popular in Planarcadia. But after that memory bubble movie, A Holy Grail Stay Night, old Odie produced, became a massive hit. The Astral Express's adventure stories spread far and wide, and the Fluffy started gaining popularity.
So it's all thanks to Odie. I don't like having to say thanks to him.
Now the latest chapter, The Sacred Flames Return, Amphorius's creation, is sold out everywhere. This cult sure knows a lot about our journey. Must be a galactic fan of the Express crew.
Yeah, we do still deserve royalties, though. This is infringement.
Royalties? You're being way too practical. It's a comic where we're the protagonists. Someone's giving us free publicity. Can't you cut them a little slack? According to the address the Perlux employee gave us, it looks like we've arrived at a familiar place.
For such a small place, Dovebrook District is really full of hidden talents.
Or does Pearl think that Nihilux is still living at the Furbobo Weekly? Because she is long gone.
Turn left at the first intersection, then turn right, go straight for 200 meters. Wait, this is the Furbobo Weekly newspaper?
I knew it.
Oh, don't tell me the author of the Fluffy is actually a Furbo. No wonder he rarely shows his face.
No, it's the old president.
Come on, let's go upstairs. The Fluffy goes puff, puff, puff. Pom-poms for extra fluffy stuff.
Is that an official theme song?
Come on! Pay us!
Please come in. Let me guess. Your next line is...
Bold of you to come back here after I already took over the company.
Why are you here?
I won't say it then.
What's the problem? I'm the magazine's founder, its president, and its editor-in-chief. It's only logical that I'd be sitting here.
You're not the president anymore. They rioted. They overthrew you because you were gone and you weren't paying them.
$1 million? President Nihilux has already been behind on everyone's wages for months. If it weren't for the money, who'd risk their necks being a tabloid journalist, sneaking photos of the bigwigs on the Astral Express?
Yeah, that did beat boss.
A boss who doesn't pay wages has no right to sit here. They belong in the underworld.
They should be 6 feet under.
Idiots. Without me, you'd all have been locked up in some Department of Aberration Defense painting prison long ago. And you still have the gall to demand wages from your savior. Have you ever heard of the sensational serial thief case, Phantom Furbomorph? It happened in the year 1996 of the Arcadian calendar.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I shouldn't have talked back. I'm sorry for being born a Virgo.
Damn, Furbolitzer? Where'd your pride go?
Beep boop! Even if you've got dirt on us, making us work for free is way too ridiculous!
We've had enough! We've overthrown the boss! We've got a new president now! Please, stand up for us!
Welcome, traveler. Furbo Hot Pot requires a reservation. Rumors are 10,000 credits apiece, and if you're looking to hire a hitman, just head right down the hall to the storeroom. Oh, or maybe.
If you're here to hire a hitman, Ashvale's over there.
You came to meet the brilliant, charming, and universally adored blurry QR cult. Well then, truth be told, that person is actually...
Yeah, we really should be charging royalties.
Who could it be?
It's certainly not me! March, are you moonlighting as a comic artist behind my back?
Once you rule out all the wrong answers, only one truth remains. The only one here who can actually draw is you, Nihilux. Your blurry QR cult!
Throwing shade. I can't draw, March can't draw, the Furobos can't draw, Ashvale can't draw, neither can N. It has to be you.
You saw right through me. As a reward for seeing through my disguise, how about an autograph or a photo?
We already have a photo, because you photobombed our cool picture with the mech.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Nihilux. You can also call me by my pen name, Blurry QR Cult.
Aw, no wonder you were tagging along back at Perlux Tower, acting like you knew us so well. Wait... This blurry QR cult persona isn't a fake, is it?
Identity is just a mask and a body. Real or fake, it's all in how you see it. At the very least, for now, there's no other blurry QR cult around who could show up at Star Rail Fest for a live signing and hype up the Astral Express, right?
What do you mean by for now?
So, you already know why we're here.
Just a little deduction, that's all. The news about Star Rail Fest is already everywhere online. Knowing how that perfectionist Madame Pearl operates, she's definitely pulling strings to make your collaboration a success. Naturally, having me step in was part of her plan.
If that's the case, will you...
That said, I'll have to respectfully decline.
Yeah, I don't think she's really super fond of the IPC.
Not to brag, but Fluffy Across the Blue is ridiculously popular in this world. If tickets weren't limited, the line would wrap around the planet twice and a half. That's not a signing event, but a public execution, right?
Yeah, that does sound pretty horrifying.
So, you're writing the story, when do I get my elation powers?
So tell me, Miss Nihilux, do you really have the right to refuse us? You've used the crew's likenesses and adventure experiences without permission. Surely you owe us some form of compensation.
Why are we talking about this all of a sudden?
Today, on behalf of the entire Astral Express crew, for your violation of our publicity rights, emotional damages, and lost wages, I hereby demand...
Isn't that how Sparkle worded it? Emotional damages and lost wages.
1.6 billion credits!
How did you work that out?
Arbitrary large number.
Believe it or not, I don't have a single coin on me right now.
That's impossible. Just your royalties alone should have made you rich.
Due to, unknown circumstances, my luck with money hasn't been great. But I get what this is really about. You're not only after cash, are you?
Unknown circumstances. You mean like how you said you put all your money into Bitcoin?
I'll show up at Star Rail Fest. Is that good enough for you?
Then it's settled. Thank you, Colt.
That said, I also hope the two of you, as the original inspirations, will take some time to familiarize yourselves with Fluffy Across the Blue before attending the exhibition, so you won't be caught off guard by fans' questions. Time to attend Miss Nilux's class. Please follow me. Miss Nilux's mini class is officially in session. If you have any questions, feel free to ask at any time.
Miss Colt, why did you pick the Astral Express as the theme for your comic?
Well, I'm all about realism, but sadly, my previous works like Acheron's Godslay, Galaxy Ranger Saga, and dozens of others all got cancelled. If you hadn't beaten Iron Tomb and boosted its popularity, this one would have been cancelled too. Let's not ask sad questions, all right?
Sorry.
All right, pay attention. The cute little critter in the center of the image is Baseball Raccoon, the main character of Fluffy Across the Blue. Just recently, March Bunny and Woof Woof Dawn found her in a trash can. At that moment, a terrifying monster is causing havoc on the space station. It tries to spit fire at Baseball Raccoon, but the flames don't burn through the trash can. Instead, it sets the trash on fire, and the stench knocks the monster out.
And that's why we always respect trash cans.
Miss Colt, why is she the protagonist?
Readers today value immersion, and a character who has no memory of their past is, of course, the best choice.
I would just like to put it out there that I don't think I've told that many people that I don't remember stuff.
I don't know anything about my past either, so why didn't you pick me?
Even though Little Raccoon joined the Express the latest, she's left behind so many stories across different worlds that there are even rumors in the Lafu's prison about her beating up alien life forms.
That's true, March. You weren't there for our prison escapades, okay? You were busy.
With material this crazy, not making it the main character? I might disagree, but Aha absolutely wouldn't.
You can be the protag one day, March, I promise.
Stick to being the Baseball Raccoon, okay? I don't need special treatment.
March, the Fluffy is just a comic. Outside of this, the author and the readers, every character in this world, aren't we all the protagonists of our own lives?
That sounds so passionate, Miss Colt. I totally get it now.
And so, the unruly Baseball Raccoon, the quiet Woof Woof Dawn, and the lively March Bunny formed a trio everyone loves.
Actually, I have a question too.
Ever since I got punched in the face by sales numbers, I've grasped a universal truth. In today's world, fluffy, cute animals are always a crowd pleaser.
You can't go wrong with animals, she said.
Seriously? Even I feel like I can't compete with Pom Pom's cuteness.
Designing the adult versions took some work. After defeating the monster, Baseball Raccoon accepted an invitation from the other fluffy animals and boarded the Fluffy. Here, the protagonist meets 3 big animals with distinct personalities. First, the adorable and universally loved conductor, Pom Pom.
No changes necessary because they're already a rabbit.
Beside them is the elegant navigator, Miss Hime-Cat.
I know! That's Hime-Cat! Her original inspiration is Himeko. Oh, please don't tell her!
I mean, yeah, the naming taste is a little,
And the big brown dog on the other side, see? His name will shock you. That's right, he's...
Mr. Yang!
Yeah, he's just Mr. Yang. You can't disrespect him like that.
just Mr. Yang.
Your taste in naming is indeed extraordinary.
Anyway, the 6 fluffy little creatures boarded the Fluffy Express and set off on their journey. As for the plot, it's pretty much the same as what you've all experienced, just with a bit of artistic tweaking to suit Planarcadia's audience.
Yeah, how much is a bit?
A tiny bit.
Just a teeny tiny bit.
In the comic world, which is even more cutthroat than the Phantasmoon games, if you don't cater to the reader's tastes, it's nearly impossible to survive. Once upon a time, great comic artists had the luxury of 100 chapters to build things up. Now, if you don't hook readers within 100 pages, you're done. Readers today are hard to please, and authors have to come up with ever more shocking and sensational material. Doesn't this remind you of the Phantasmoon games? Looks like you're all familiar with the characters from the Fluffy. Now, let me talk about some of the creative challenges I'm facing. So, what do you see on the Fluffy stands?
It's her turned into a cute little animal?
A pirated version of me.
Yes, this is the character, and you're the inspiration behind her. But even for someone as interesting as you, there are many backstories that readers don't care about, don't want to know, or don't feel obliged to understand. A comic artist's job is to capture the most interesting parts and present them to the readers. The cute and clever one is March Bunny. The unruly but reliable one is Baseball Raccoon. This is what we call a concrete archetype paired with an abstract character. And the abstract side of a character will only be further simplified in the eyes of the readers. So, how do you think the readers across the universe view you nameless?
Kinda goofy.
Don't underestimate your influence. Your heroic deeds and accomplishments drew my attention, and your demeanor gave me inspiration for the character in the Fluffy. But while the hero identity boosts the character's popularity, it also becomes a limitation. That's why the little animals in the Fluffy have to defeat even more powerful villains and keep upping the ante to get more applause from the audience. In turn, the reader's perceptions and expectations constrain the character's growth. If she acts out of line, the popularity will crash. If she can't come up with new ideas or grow stronger, the audience will soon lose interest in the comic.
Well, that's why you shouldn't base it on real people, because now you don't have room to make up your own events.
Unfortunately, the creation of Fluffy across the blue is now stuck at this very awkward bottleneck. Honestly, after drawing comics for so long, I've pretty much run out of ideas. Hundreds of amber eras ago, people would laugh out loud just from seeing a cat do a backflip. Now, to get the same kind of enthusiastic reaction, you'd probably need to have that cat fight a Mechatron in a one-on-one showdown in Perlux Tower. Although the Fluffy specials are selling like crazy, doing side stories without progressing the main plot isn't a long-term solution. Ever since all the gossip memo keepers I hired got wiped out in Amphorius, my source of intel's been drying up fast.
I'm sorry, are you part of the reason there were so many memo keepers there?
But if someone from the Astral Express could quietly feed me a few juicy insider secrets from the Phantasmoon games, imagine the reader's reaction when the next chapter drops.
I'm not giving you insider dates until after the Phantasmoon games are over.
Whoa! Does Blurry QR Code have a time machine or what? Oh, that'd totally save the Fluffy's future sales. After all, my little Furbo crew already works for you. Just have them slip me a copy of the Phantasmoon Games press release. Let's call it buying your exclusive adaptation rights. We'll do a 50-50 split. What about a 30-70 split?
That 30 would better not be to me.
Deal. 70 for me, 30 for you.
You gotta make sure to check first. You got swindled.
Wow, you change your face faster than Sparkle.
All right, since we've got the profit split sorted, looks like my creative block won't last much longer. Just wait for my appearance at Star Rail Fest. Star Rail Fest, a grand event that gathers millions of eyes and an inordinate amount of wish power. And under all that attention, the dark forces coveting the Master of Elation's blessing are bound to surface.
Boy, I sure hope Full Wish doesn't do anything crazy.
Heroes and devils dancing together in Planarcadia. Tell me, is there a better source of inspiration than that? My hero, don't let us down.
Yeah, no pressure, right?
A supplicant is the master of wish power, but wish power can also become the shackles that bind the supplicant, forcing them to fulfill its desires. Love and hatred are alike. Dependence resembles fear. What commands wish power isn't only love, but also hatred. Thank you. These notes will really be a big help to her.
Good. I'm so glad to be of help. For generations, many members of our family have attempted to enter the Phantasmoon Games, hoping to rely on the Aeon's immense power to lift the curse afflicting the Graphia bloodline. Some came close to the mask, but could only watch as history passed them by. Others wore it, only to fail in the end. That was until 400 years ago, when your great-great-grandfather Hero won the Phantasmoon Games and successfully gained an audience with Aha. But the family's curse was not broken. In his notes he wrote, "Just as the god of destruction cannot cradle a bouquet, so too is the god of elation powerless against a curse. Such is the cycle of cause and effect."
Father, are Are you wondering what it was that healed me?
I know you're keeping something from me. But I don't care what cured you 15 years ago. As long as you're alive, I can wait until the day you're ready to tell me.
I want to say that if it was abundance related, that Blade would have, like, sensed it before, but it's not like they've ever really been in close contact, because she wasn't on the Xianzhou when Blade was. They've been pretty far apart.
Still, as a father, there are things I must say, even if you don't want to hear them. As an artist, I'm fascinated by fleeting lives. How they struggle, they suffer, and in doing so, reveal a brilliance worthy of time's memory. But, as a father, I can't stand by and watch my daughter walk into tragedy. I bless you to be a hero, to welcome the same end as Akivili. Those are words I could never speak.
The road ahead is shrouded by uncertainty, and that's why someone must take the first step to trailblaze a path others can follow.
I can't stop you, even though every part of me wishes you'd stay. But this is your choice, my daughter's choice. All I can do is stand by you quietly and pray you come back safely. Do you still remember the bedtime story I used to tell? They say there was once a princess in the sky. Day and night she painted in her celestial garden, untouched by the joys and sorrows of the mortal world. One night, a thunderous sound echoed from her painting. Curious, she stepped inside. Through seas of flowers, across mountains, until she reached the world's edge. There stood an ancient tower, so tall it pierced the heavens, so vast it seemed to hold the universe itself.
Climbing the endless staircase, the princess reached the summit, and from there she saw the world beyond her garden. In the distance, she heard cries, the voices of people burning in raging fire. From that tower of infinity descended the world painter to walk the mortal realm. With a single stroke of her brush, she brought forth 1,000 imaginae, turning the tide against destruction. To go where there are cries, to go where there are flames. That is the meaning of Murata.
But beyond the family name, my interpretation of our ancestor's name, Graphia, is also the hope I place in you. Himiko, whatever choice you make, if this is truly what you want, then go. Use those steps blazed upon trails to paint the world as you see it.
Thank you, Dad. By the way, how's your health? You haven't picked up any bad habits like smoking or drinking while I was away, have you?
You're not a chain smoker, right? You're not a binge drinker?
As the Dean of Graphia Academy, I still have to set a good example for my students. It's just, my tendinitis keeps acting up. My herniated disc is getting worse. Himeko, how long will you be staying?
At least until the lunar cycle shifts. I'll stay here in Planarcadia until then.
I see. only the Phantom Moon could stay full forever. Himiko, safe travels on the trails ahead.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Full Wish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host, Poofy.
Hi, everyone! I'm your host, Smelly! The Star Railfest exhibition venue, funded by Pearlux Corp and constructed by Turbogen Heavy Industries, has officially been completed!
Thanks to modern imagenesis technology, it took only a day for the Skyline's lookout cloud to take on a completely new look.
Starting today, the Lookout Cloud line is officially opening up its stop for the Star Railfest exhibition areas. The exhibition areas opening on day 1 include the Bellabog area, Siajolafu area, and Penacony area, showcasing the legendary adventures of the Astral Express. The Infurious area, which is currently under construction, will open in due course.
For this event, Pearlux cordially invites several crew members of the Astral Express to visit and be interviewed, including the Trailblazer, who recently joined the Phantom Moon Games as a supplicant.
That is certainly something to look forward to. I heard Pearlux has also invited Blurry QR Cope, the author of Fluffy Across the Blue, for a signing session. It'll be the first time the author reveals their true face in public.
An exhibition to gather wish power. Now that's an interesting scheme. Leave it to Pearl to come up with such a bizarre idea.
Well, you know.
Pearlux excels at creating dreams for both children and adults. And the Astral Express is exactly the kind of otherworldly dream that fascinates the people of this world.
Sometimes I wonder if Jade invited us here with the intention of giving her colleagues a winning edge in the Phantom Moon games.
Who could say? Jade's always up to her own schemes.
For Pearl, this Ionic game is probably also a good opportunity to observe and study the way we operate.
Though, compared to our usual opponents, this Intellitron executive is a surprisingly rational decision maker. Her proposal for cooperation seems more trustworthy than most.
It's not rationality that concerns me. It's the irrational factors. Exactly. News of the Dovebrook bloodbath has already blown up online. The Department of Aberration Defense tried to clamp down on the rumors, but plenty of people are still linking it to the Herald of Death from 15 years ago.
Yeah, that's the problem with the internet.
With such a large crowd gathering there, this exhibition could very well become a target for the new Herald of Death.
Pearl must have contingency plans for situations like this, right?
Yeah, her contingency plan is Asheville.
That old guy? No way!
Whatever Pearl has planned, we must consider the possibility that the Herald of Death might attack the venue. We won't just be there to showcase the Astral Express to the people of this world. We'll also need to stay on high alert for any suspicious activity.
It's about time. You should get going. Someone's got to stay behind on the express to keep the conductor company and be ready for any emergencies that pop up.
No, Welt's already been to see some mix. He's doing good for now.
You guys have fun out there, but stay safe. Contact me right away if anything comes up.
They're both out on a mission with General Yao Guang. Don Hung is tracking Blade's whereabouts, while Sunday is working with Miss Ting Yun. Both of them are tied up. Looks like they won't be able to make it to the exhibition this time.
Besides, I'm not sure if Sunday would appreciate the Penacony exhibition.
Looks like the heavy burden of documenting our travels falls on yours truly once again. I'll make sure to snap tons of pics so I can tell you guys all about the exhibition when we get back. Star Rail Fest, here we come!
Passengers heading to Star Rail Fest, please prepare to board. Oh, if it isn't the heroes of the Astral Express! Oh, the trains have been placing bets on who will get to escort the Nameless to Star Rail Fest on opening day. It's such a super-duper Arcadian honor. And can you believe it? Turns out I'm the lucky one. Oh, I could already feel everyone's enthusiasm turning into waves of wish power along the way. No wonder everyone's running around with such high spirits. Ding, ding, dong, dong. The express is about to depart. Heroes, please stay seated and hold on tight. This special train is bound for the Star Rail Fest exhibition. By the laughter above, may the smile of Planarcadia grace our faces.
Scout Cloud.
Thank you for riding with us today. May the laughter watch over you, and please enjoy your journey.
Oh, wow! The exhibition entrance is packed with Express fans!
These are some
belongings.
intense cosplays. You want to be careful where you go dressed like that.
Hurry up! Hurry up! We'll miss out if we're late!
Are those hired cosplayers over there? Feels like the Express crew.
Chat, I've made it in safely! For those who couldn't get tickets, you can catch the entire fest through my live stream today! Next to me is my partner. Wait, what are you doing?
Oh, that's a real deep cut cosplay you got there, Mel. Japard, you're famous. This is your art.
'Tis I, Cold Dragon Young, Don Hung.
Where'd you get that mask from? It looks so weird.
Such trifles matter not. What doth matter most is securing the autograph of Master Blurry QR Cult upon this book of mine.
The signing event hasn't even started yet. Besides, Sanjo people don't talk like that.
What's our motto?
Oh, they got all of them. We got the bad Don Hong, and we got the romance novel Don Hong.
Through stars we soar! The Express is our home! One crew, one heart! We'll never roam! Wow! That's some next level phantom energy! Astral Express! We love you! We love the Trailblazer! 4-7 and beyond! Astral Express! We love you! We love the conductor! Himiko and Wells!
They forgot about Sunday and Shush. They forgot about poor Shush.
Shh, this isn't Amphorius, you know. Watch what you say. The family's got ears everywhere. It's best if we keep quiet about Mr. Sunday while we're out in public.
Oh, Mr. Sunday when he can't hear you, huh?
Want to take a photo together, Himiko?
No, thanks. I'd take tense negotiations with Pearl over getting mobbed by my own fans any day.
Who'd have thought there'd be social situations that even Himiko's afraid of? If Don Hung and Mr. Yang were here, I can't even imagine the looks on their faces. What a sight. Truly. I'm pretty sure Don Hung wouldn't want to experience this.
That is true. This is way too much for him.
So many fans out there. Even more than the crowd that came to welcome us at the station when we landed. It's kinda going to my head. Oh, hold on. That's not good. We need to be on high alert. Who knows if that supplicant is hiding in the crowd, plotting something against us and our fans. So, I'm gonna brave the danger and check things out myself.
And don't get distracted.
You bet. Let's do this.
Don't wander off too far, though. We still have official business later. Speeches and other activities that we need to show up for.
Got it. We'll just hang around here.
You guys go explore. I'll take a look around here too.
Wow, with that outfit, you must be cosplaying as March Bunny. Am I right? The accuracy is just insane.
Now, you guys are really passionate fans.
Yeah, just like the original.
Since we're all fans here, let's skip the sales pitch. But I gotta say this up front. The conductor is the cutest in the whole universe!
I agree. The conductor is the cutest in the whole universe. But wait a minute. Some of your stuff looks familiar to me.
Where did you get all of our wanted posters from?
Sharp eye! You're definitely a hardcore fan. We collaborated closely with artists from different worlds along the Trailblazing expedition to create these products.
I can pretty much guess who they are.
Yeah.
I may not be that talented or have the artistic skills of a master, but I've written some articles and gained a bit of popularity in the fan community, so while I'm here at the booth, I thought I might as well do some self-promotion.
Wow, alright, you got some interesting stuff here. Their darkest, deepest school life fantasies.
If any of you happen to be super hackers, space warriors, spirit whisperers, or those cursed by eons, come find me. I've said my piece.
Oh, it's the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Alright.
Looking for a sense of truth in fictional stories is just human nature.
Sure, Rupert II. Cool.
Rupert II, wise throughout the universe, profound in his insights, was bestowed the title Profound One by Noose.
Okay, you shush, Xandar.
If it pleases you, my king, we shall storm the throne and snatch that bloody seat from Rupert the First. Among the countless stars are whispered the secret chronicles of Rupert.
Emperor Pom Pom and their 20 adopted children.
Our destiny lies only among the Sea of Stars. On June 1st, year 40,000 of the Trailblaze Empire era, at 2:55 a.m., Wat Yang's life came to an end at the age of 33.
Blasphemy.
3 minutes later, he sat up again.
About the cosmos' most wanted criminals forming a family and doing work. This one is about the Stellaron Hunters, but don't tell anyone. A cat that grinds their video games for them.
I'm sorry, Kafka. You can survive without me. But if I leave Mr. Yang, he won't make it.
How dramatic.
Well, what about Silverwolf? Are you planning to release her back into the wild?
I'm hallucinating.
The folks here seriously don't hold back. Nothing's off limits to them.
Buy one item, get a free novel! It's a venue exclusive deal! First come, first serve. Better act fast or you might regret it forever! When the fluffy figurines hit the shelves the other day, this mysterious old guy snatched them all up, saying something about using them as art references for students. He loaded up the whole cart like he was stocking inventory. Even the scalpers were no match for him, I'd say.
Was that Ryusuke? What is he doing?
Not long after he left, a girl with bunny ears came to buy figurines too. She was clearly a collector, buying complete sets of everything. Then she discovered that in every collection she wanted, there was one Hemacat missing. That old man bought all the Hemacats!
Yeah, definitely Ryusuke.
Oh, that's horrifying! I can't let this happen to me! I have to make the best use of my wallet while things are still in stock!
Don't fall for it, March.
You know that feeling when you see some weird little gadgets and you just can't help but buy them? And before you know it, your whole room is full of stuff, so you have to secretly hide them under your best friend's big bed.
March, is that a confession? What am I gonna find if I go back to the Express and look under my bed?
Oh, this is not good. My wallet is trembling. My pocket money is crying out in pain. I need to battle against my own instincts for a bit. Go look around without me for a while. I'll come find you once I'm done with this battle. Just don't wander too far, okay?
Nice to see you again, little raccoon. You're lucky you haven't been completely swarmed by fans yet.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get there.
Here you are, the original inspiration for the Fluffy's main character, fresh as a daisy, yet no one recognizes you. Talk about irony. Don't tell me they think you're just some cosplayers. Come to think of it, that's actually quite possible.
I have indeed been accused of being a cosplayer many times.
Shh! Keep your voice down! I'm afraid of being swarmed by rabid fans.
That's only gonna work until after the signing.
It's honestly heartbreaking that the organizers only gave me this dinky little booth. I was hoping for something more prominent, like a spot on the main stage or something. I know. Hey, wanna have the number 000000001 collector's edition comic that blurry QR cult signed today?
I mean, you're expecting to give away a lot.
Whoa. Since when did we get all polite? Of course it's free. But you know what they say, nothing's more expensive than free stuff.
Hold up. What's this extra thing?
It's my lightsaber bat.
Light sticks. The organizers gave me thousands of them and told me to hand one out to each fan who gets a book signed. They really know how to push someone around. I wanted to give them a piece of my mind. Am I not the world-renowned author of Fluffy Across the Blue, the great blurry QR cult? Who exactly do they think I am? Chopped liver? But you're right. This is Star Rail Fest. Today, I'm just a side character. Anyway, it's about time to head to the booth and meet up with the staff to start the signing session. I won't keep you from enjoying yourself any longer. Bye-bye.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't try and offload me with a lot more light sticks.
Hi!
Trailblazer, sorry to bother you. We're with Full Wish TV. It's our lucky day running into you here. Do you have a moment?
If only you were from any other TV station.
Mind doing a short interview with us? It won't take long. Our audience is absolutely dying to hear about the new supplicant in town and your adventures aboard the Astral Express.
No problem. But let's keep the interview brief, since the organizers might have other plans for us.
First question. Seeing as Planarcadia was the starting point of the Express's new voyage, how would you describe your impressions of this place?
This guy is so nervous. Are you not a professional reporter?
Planarcadia has left quite an impression on me. An ancient world that somehow feels so modern, so vibrant and colorful. Everyone's chasing the latest trends, looking for fun. I'd say this place is more like a never-ending carnival.
Interesting! Throughout the history of the Phantom Moon games, it's been extremely rare to have such a renowned cosmic figure as yourself participating. As the Astral Express's supplicant, what kind of changes do you hope to bring to this world in these games?
I don't intend to change anything.
I'm just a passerby. Who am I to change this world? But if I can, I hope to show everyone the spiritual strength of what the Trailblaze represents.
That's an impressive answer. Speaking of which, after joining the games, you immediately went to defeat Miss Sparksy, who represented the Masked Fools. What are your thoughts on potentially facing native supplicants in the future?
There are basically none of them.
Sparksy gets her kicks through chaos and madness. That kind of out-of-control elation is way too dangerous. As for the other native supplicants, as long as they don't make the games dangerous, I'd rather cooperate with them than defeat them through violence.
Speaking of local supplicants, we've noticed that Star Rail Fest is Perlux Corp's way of rolling out the red carpet for the Express. There are rumors that the IPC is also sponsoring the Express. So, I have to ask, are you representing the Express or the IPC in these games?
The IPC's interests? Nah. Even though Star Rail Fest has exceeded my expectations, and Madame Pearl and Perlux extended such a warm invitation, which I'm truly grateful for. At the end of the day, this is a festival for everyone, and I'm just one of the guests. I'm not the master of this place.
Yeah, it's rough when they're real reporters and not like Hook asking you questions.
Thank you for your valuable time. We won't keep you from your plans at the exhibition any longer.
What a pretentious answer.
Finessing.
No worries. This material will do just fine.
No, I heard you called me pretentious.
Target confirmed. Mine's ready. Toast on face. Initiate rolling out.
Did that guy just pass out?
Listen, you can have fun reenacting shoujo manga tropes, but like, don't charge headfirst at that speed.
I'm so sorry. Are you alright?
And what are you, a cannonball?
I just wanted to recreate that classic teen rom-com moment. You know, bumping into a schoolgirl running late with toast in her mouth. I'm really sorry.
You hit me so hard.
Why am I here? Well, probably because the plot demands it.
That's got to be the lamest excuse I've ever heard.
How could such a classic trope fall out of fashion so quickly? Hey, I helped you out during the Phantom Moon Games, didn't I? Is it really fair to glare at me like I'm some kind of villain? I watched your whole fight at Graphia Academy. I'm more than happy to befriend those who are destined to be part of these games, as long as they can show me their wish.
You don't want it back, right?
Of course not. That mask has already been imprinted with the shape of your soul. Even if I took it back, it wouldn't be of any use to me. An old friend of mine once taught me how to draw. And as it turns out, I'm a natural.
If you call those bad doodles you made when drawing the mask talent...
That part, not so great, but the bringing the drawing to life part, very talented.
I'd always wondered if something I imaginated could actually fool the Phantom Moon's eyes. See? This temporary ticket I gave you shows great promise. Proof that my artistic skills have leveled up.
I don't like that you called it temporary. Although I am aware, of course, that there is, you know, an extra real mask floating around since you built one for me from scratch.
Speaking of which, shouldn't you show me some gratitude?
Yeah, just so we're clear, I am broke. And I don't have any more soul to give you.
The scalpers are completely out of control. I couldn't snag a single ticket to the exhibition. Could you sneak me in?
She did help us out before, but as a dignified nameless, how could I do something as unethical as helping someone sneak in without a ticket?
Oh, my high morals. How I miss you.
After all she's done for us, you're gonna be stingy about a tiny favor? Besides, since when were we such paragons of virtue? I sure don't remember any of that.
Yeah, we collect high morals and then chuck them in the trash.
Huh? Didn't expect you to be so principled. Guess I'll have to use this trick. Little raccoon, I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along. From the very first page of The Fluffy, Volume 1, Chapter 1, I was already captivated by you.
Real question. Was I even on page 1?
That afternoon, as I passed by the Graphia Academy building, I caught a glimpse of you by the window. Right then, I knew my heart had been stolen, and nothing else would ever make me feel so alive again.
Alright. You can tone it back.
Getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibition? That's all I could ever ask for in this lifetime.
Yeah, you're scaring me.
All right, I'll do it. Stop nagging already.
Just as I thought. No one's immune to some good old-fashioned glazing.
Let's go. We've wasted enough time. I need to meet up with my friends first.
3, 2, 1. Maybe I should make the trio! I tried, but I still just couldn't keep my wallet shut.
You should have just come with me instead of staying here.
Wait, that girl behind you looks kind of familiar. Have we met somewhere before?
That's a pretty lame pickup line. Yeah, this is Mem, remember?
I feel like you're throwing shade at me. Anyway, I've definitely seen her. I think it was at Graphia Academy? Whatever, it's not important. Wait a sec. Isn't this March Bunny from the Fluffy? Oh, the attention to detail is insane, especially those ears.
I'm a fox. A fox. Let me introduce myself. I'm Evanescia. Just a normal fan of the Fluffy. You must be the inspiration for March Bunny. You're way prettier in person than in the news. March Bunny, I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along. From the very first page of Volume 1, Chapter 1, I was already captivated by you.
Listen, I knew you were lying to me, but can you at least not pull the exact same line right in front of me like 2 minutes later?
Getting to share a few happy moments with you at this exhibition. That's all I could ever ask for in this lifetime. But I can't even get a single ticket. So I can only stand here, gazing up at that world from afar.
Yeah. She's recycling her lines.
Oh, you poor thing. Don't you worry. I will definitely make your wish come true.
March, come on.
Wanna join us? Such an adorable little fox girl could never have any bad intentions. It's not like she's another Fantilia, right? Besides, this place doesn't even have any Stellaron or Ambrosial Arbor.
She's a different kind of fox girl, obviously.
Don't worry, Nessia. Just leave it to me.
That's great. Thank you so much, Miss March.
Himeko just messaged me. It's about time to head in now.
Wow, if it isn't Trailblazer and March 7th! Such incredible cosplay accuracy. Out of all the people trying to sneak in disguised as the Nameless, you two are definitely the most convincing.
Have you considered the possibility that they might be the real deal? And how inappropriate it is to ask our distinguished guests for tickets?
Yeah, because Feld's actually met us before.
Hello there, we meet again. HQ arranged for me to wait here and welcome all of you. Miss Himeko has already entered the venue. Miss Trailblazer, Miss March 7, and this is...
She's,
This is our new pet. But what are you talking about? No one's there. You're hallucinating.
Hi there. I'm Evanescia, the evanescent spirit of the Astral Express.
Huh? You can see her too, right?
they're just messing with you. She's a friend of ours. Is it possible for you to make an exception? Just this once?
You folks sure have a great sense of humor. Since you're friends with our guests here, I guess it's all good. Come on in.
I guess it's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, the guests from the Astral Express are about to make their entrance. Get ready to make some noise!
visitors and spectators! Before we officially kick off the Star Rail Fest exhibition, I'd like to thank our host, Pearl Lux Entertainment, as well as extend our gratitude to Blue Industries, Turbogen Heavy Industries, and Full Wish TV for their collaborative support.
Didn't your stream get permabanned? I guess Pearl hired you to MC for the event.
The exhibition area is now open. Will transport you straight into the Astral Express's incredible journey across the sea of stars. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, you're standing in none other than Bellowbog! Now, let me hear you call out the name of our hero from the ice and snow!
When I grow up, I want to be the Supreme Guardian and turn into a frost giant to fight those rampaging super ancient weapons!
Yep. I mean, this is the story we told everyone, so, you know, gotta keep it hush-hush.
In my next life, I want to be the Supreme Guardian and turn into a magical girl to protect Planarcadia.
You don't need to be Supreme Guardian to be a magical girl. Those are two different things.
Wait, this isn't right. Why is everyone supporting Cocolia? What's wrong with having the most popular streamer girl host the biggest event? Whoa, wait. Aren't you supposed to be on the Department of Aberration Defense's wanted list? That's right. So I'll have to go into hiding right after this job. Come to think of it, maybe I should lie low using my Sparkle identity. After all, what does Sparkle have to do with this Sparksy thereafter?
If they really wanted to arrest you, they would just do it during the stream.
Oh, right. Nameless. Won't you take pity on me and give me back my mask?
Absolutely not.
In your dreams. Yoo-hoo! Since we have two Nameless from the Astral Express here with us today, let's kick off an exciting The Fluffy Trivia Quiz!
Listen, we can't confess to not having read them.
Here's your question. In the final chapter of the Fluffy's Bellowbog arc, The Supreme Guardian's Bond, what did Cocolia summon to fight by her side?
Oh, the Guardian wand that could transform her into an ice giant?
I guess that's why that lady wants to be a magical girl.
Ding ding! That's correct! Well, looks like this young lady here is quite the devoted reader of the Fluffy, answering even faster than the Nameless.
Yeah, why are you stealing my thunder? Hey, listen, we don't know the answer, so better to just let Evanescia answer.
Those two huge chunks of ice were definitely quite impressive.
And what's the deal with this ice giant? Sure, Cocolia can transform, but she shouldn't be anywhere near the size of the engine of creation.
What? Lady Cocolia fought the engine of creation in her human form? That just makes it even more awesome! Ugh, but they didn't show that part in the comic.
Next question. Before Cocolia was frozen in ice, what did she give to Baseball Raccoon?
Nothing but pure damage. Straight through the heart. Heartfelt encouragement. She really cut deep, you know?
Oops, wrong answer.
The Flaming Lance! In the end, the little raccoon used that lance to channel everyone's light to Cocolia, restoring her power so she could descend in her wildfire form!
Ding ding! That's correct!
Every time I turn to that page, I can't help but burst into tears!
Yeah, how did I end up Cocolia's disciple?
Actually, I inherited this flaming lance from the previous Supreme Guardians when I got stabbed right through the heart.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? That's not how the story goes. And I'm like, this is my literal life.
In Belobog's final battle, wasn't it like this? Despite her grievous wounds, the Supreme Guardian transformed herself into a frost giant for the sake of the people of the Winterlands, joining forces with the Nameless to counter the destruction engine that was about to flatten Belobog.
We should just keep all of our complaints to ourselves for now.
So the fluffy storyline follows the official Belobogian narrative?
Wait, is that not how things went? Could you at least spill a little? Just a little?
Maybe not here.
I get it. If the official version of events is that Cocolia and the Nameless defeated the rampaging engine together, then that means, in reverse, Cocolia was the enemy you defeated. I see. If the truth about this were to be revealed to the people of Belobog, the hard-earned peace would crumble, wouldn't it?
Nessia, please keep this a secret.
Of course, my lips are sealed. But I have to say, I'm surprised that even the heroes of the Astral Express can tell lies.
They say lies don't last forever. And while Belobog's future may be built on a lie, I hope it can endure for a long, long time. Because those people are all my friends.
Thank you for telling me about this. The Phantasmoon games make supplicants wear masks. But if you ask me, that's when people really drop the act and face their true selves.
Big hero, the event's not over yet. Come join me on the stage and deliver your decisive strike in the epic battle between Madame Cocolia and the Destruction Engine.
Is that Serval, or is that a really good Serval cosplayer?
Me?
Madame Cocolia is in crisis! Hang in there, Madame Cocolia! Fear not, everyone! I can see our hero approaching! Today, we are honored to welcome to Star Rail Fest the hero of the Astral Express, one who survived the Battle of Belobog, the Trailblazer! Let me hear you say the name of the Will of Preservation's successor!
Trailblazer! 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 Trailblazer!
Come on, warrior from beyond the sky! Show us that legendary scene again! Ignite your flaming lance! Charge up Madame Cocolia with your power, and let her hear our calls!
The host is calling for you. Time to take the stage, great hero!
Damn it, I want to pilot the engine of creation. I'm never living this down.
Reenacting a legendary scene right here. Oh, good thing I'm not the one up there. Big hero. You're gonna shout that line when you ignite it, right?
Of course, it's Flaming Lance forward. You've got to shout it really loud.
Flaming Lance forward! Flaming Lance forward! Flaming Lance forward!
The sphere tip has been ignited. Kids and grown-ups alike, raise your glow sticks high and let's show our support for Cocolia, shall we?
You got this,
Seeing everyone so fired up makes me want to join in on the cheering too. You got this, Madame Cocolia! Don't give up, Madame Cocolia! What's wrong, Nessia?
I'm getting all emotional. This scene takes me back to the moment I first cracked open the Fluffy Across the Blue comics. The speeding express, dazzling cosmos, and a bunch of quirky yet adventurous companions. I know the story is fiction, but I really want to be part of it and travel with you guys. But leaving home, that's not exactly easy for me.
Thanks for the love. And hey, traveling with the little animals aboard the Fluffy still counts as traveling with us in my book.
A friend once told me, the stars we see may not be their original forms, but their light isn't a lie. Our story is that very light. Being able to connect with friends like you through stories is probably the most precious part of this journey.
Well said. Shall we head to the next exhibition area then?
All right, let's get moving. Look! Isn't that Miss Serval?
Miss Topaz extended an invitation to Belobog, hoping we could visit Planarcadia to discuss the cultural exchange program. I couldn't help but wonder if this was another blessing from the Astral Express. And sure enough, that's exactly what it was.
So is this still, like, the timeline of the Cosmicon Collective thing, like you haven't gone home yet?
How's everything in Belobog?
Great. Everything's great. The ice is melting way faster than we expected. Lynxie told me that more frozen cities are gradually being uncovered, and it's all thanks to you guys.
I mean, Lynx is gonna have a field day. She can go be a real archaeologist now.
For other people, cultural exchange means showcasing products from Eurilo, whereas for me, it's all about rock and roll. This place is way livelier than I imagined, and the rock music here has given me so much creative inspiration! Trailblazer, it's all thanks to you guys for lighting that spark back then. Now, it's our turn to carry the torch forward, Belobog style, like with some mind-blowing rock and roll! You must be pretty busy. After all, a whole exhibition is being held for the Astral Express. I won't take up more of your time. Let's chat later when you're free.